Encouragement, enthusiasm, and excellency is one of the major aspects of this institute. With an objective of encouraging the spirit of research and innovation, Jain College of Engineering, Department of MBA, feels proud to host the International Conference on Banking, Finance, and Business towards Sustainable Future. Honorable dignitaries, learned delegates, my dear colleagues and students, a very good morning to you all present here. I, Professor Radhika Anvekar, take immense pleasure to extend to you a very gracious welcome on this auspicious event from the entire JCE MBA family. It is our holy tradition to worship the Almighty before any important event. So I request everyone to rise up for the JJI prayer. Om Namo Harihantaram. Om Namo Siddhanam. Om Namo Ayayanam. Om Namo Vachayanam. Namo Doi Savasahunam. Teso Panchanamukaram. I would like to call upon Usha, Nirmala, and Swami Shri to invoke this occasion with the invocation song. ಹೂವಲ್ಲಿ ಜೇನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆ ದೈವದಾಜ್ಞೆ ನೀರೆಲ್ಲಾನು ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ನಾಳೆಗಳ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನೆಲೆಯಾಗಿರಿಸು ನಡೆಸು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಾವಾಡೋ ಪದ ಪದದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಂಚರಿಸು ಹೂವಲ್ಲಿ ಜೇನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆ ದೈವದಾಜ್ಞೆಯೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಗಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾದ ತರಂಗ ತಾನೆ ನಾದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಭಾವಾಂತರಂಗನೇ ಶಿಲೆಯಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ಕಲೆಗೆ ಮತಿ ಕಲೆಯಿಂದ ಶಿಲೆಗೆ ಕುಂಚಾರತಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರಲ್ಲೂ ಅವನಾರತಿ ಬಲವಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ಸುಖ ಸಮ್ಮತಿ ಈ ಲೋಕವೇ ರಂಗಭೂಮಿ ತಂದಾನೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತ ಪಾತ್ರನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜೀವಂತಿಸಿ ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಗಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ. Thank you for such a melodious invocation song. We will have a traditional lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. I request all the dignitaries to come forward for lighting the lamp. कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः I would like to invite Honorable Deputy Director and the Chief Conference Chairperson, Dr. Jain Kumar, to welcome the gathering.
Pleasant morning to all of you. Chief guest of today's inaugural program, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Vishweshwaraya Technical University, Dr. S. Vidyashankar sir. Guest of honor, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma, Chief Economist, Infobris Ratings, New Delhi. The President of the today's program, our Senior Director of Jain Group of Institutions, North Karnataka region. Convener of this international conference, organizing secretary of this conference, and the delegates of this international conference, sponsors, co-sponsors of this program, and we have academic fraternity friends, Dr. M. Munchi sir, Chairman MBA of VTU, HODs, faculty members, and dear participants of this two-day conference. At the outset, on behalf of Jain Group of Institutions, Jain College of Engineering, and on my personal behalf, I would like to extend warm welcome to our beloved and honorable Vice Chancellor sir, Professor S. Vidyashankar sir. In spite of his busy schedule, see when we went to invite him with the invitation card to grace this occasion as the chief guest, day before yesterday, he was on the way to Mysuru. He was on the way to airport. And luckily we got him and we told him, sir, we are you'll be present on the inaugural program of our international conference. So he said, anyway, I am going now, I'm going to Mysuru. And just now he told, yesterday he was in Mysuru. And immediately after this program, he has to go to Mangaluru. So because of his administrative work, that is the reason why he is here today. So he is a very busy man. In spite of his busy schedule, he has accepted our invitation and graced this occasion. We are very much thankful to you. Again, I welcome you. And we heartily welcome Dr. Manoranjan Sharma, Chief Economist, Infomaris Ratings, New Delhi. Sir, we are really honored by your presence. Of course, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma will also be delivering the keynote address. So after this formal inaugural program, we welcome you, sir. We welcome Professor R.J. Davadkar, sir, Senior Director, Jain Group of Institutions, North Karnataka region. He is always a constant source of inspiration and support to us. Thank you. Welcome. We'd like to welcome convener and organizing secretary of this workshop, this conference, and would like to welcome Dr. Munchi sir, Chairman MBA VTU. And this conference is co-sponsored by Reserve Bank of India, and another co-sponsor is Sri Sai Vidya Kendra of Bengaluru. Sri Vatsal sir is there. So we welcome you, sir. And we would like to welcome the delegates of this international conference. So Vice Chancellor sir was inquiring us, how many delegates are there, how many participants are there? Sir, there are around 40 delegates we have shortlisted, and on behalf of Institute, I would like to welcome delegates of this conference, faculty members, and student friends. So I would like to welcome you all. And representative from media friends are here, both print as well as electronic media. So I would like to welcome them. As far as this conference is concerned, BFB, it's an acronym for banking, finance, and business. It's for towards a sustainable future. So that is our conference theme. And nowadays, it is becoming it's a common terminology in the industry and the companies who provide a mix of financial products or services. With the rapid development in finance, business, and technology, of course, it is posing escalating competitions and vague opportunities in today's enterprises and organizations. The future of banking and finance industry is driven by the technology-oriented information, along with the increasing consumer expectations, regulations, and economy changes and competitions. So, with this background in mind, the present international conference, BFB sector, so it intends to bring academicians, industry practitioners, research scholars, and students so on a single platform to deliberate on various issues related to banking, finance, and business. So as part of this event, we have arranged several technical talks, two invited talks, both from India as well as abroad. Guest speakers are giving the invited talks, and about 40 research papers are going to be presented in the conference. And actually, we have received more than 100 technical research papers. So out of that, the review committee has shortlisted 40 papers, 40 selected papers. And these papers will get published in the international journals also. And we at the JCE feel that by hosting this conference, we hope to contribute our little mite to India's BFB domain's growth with new ideas and sustainable and scalable business models. So with this, I would like to again thank the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and thanks to the delegates, invited speakers, reviewers of this conference, co-sponsors, and the other my academic friends. Thank you.
I consider it a great honor to now call upon Dr. S. Raj, Head of Department of MBA, to introduce our guest for today.
ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. So a very good morning to all the respected members of this hall. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Vidya Shankar sir, our today's chief guest. Dr. Vidya Shankar is the present Vice Chancellor of one of the most reputed university in the Asia, BTU Belagavi. Sir has taken as VC position in September 2022. Dr. Vidya Shankar sir has a total teaching experience of 28 years and a research experience of 15 years. Sir has guided 5 scholars and 2 are pursuing PhD under him presently. Sir has got number of publications when it comes to national and international publications. He has held a lot of key positions. Some of them I can list because it takes hours together to tell all his key positions. Only few I have listed with his recent position. He was the former Vice Chancellor of Karnataka State Open University, KSOU, Mysuru, former member of the Executive Council of VTU, Belagavi, nominated by UGC, former member, Planning Board of Kerala University, Belagavi, nominated by UGC, former member, Governing Council of Chitrakala Parishad, Bengaluru, nominated by UGC. Then coming to his achievements, again it takes hours together for me to tell his achievements. I have listed only few achievements. Under his able guideship or leadership, KSOU has witnessed tremendous improvement under the leadership of Dr. Vidyashankar sir. He developed it as an exclusive public university to provide distance education in the state of Karnataka with recognition from AICTE. He got it obtained 12B status and got sanctioned granting aid of more than rupees 2 crores from UGC during 2020 and 2022 for overall strengthening of open and distance learning. Some of his recent achievements at our university, that is VTU, he has taken steps forward for the implementation of new education policy. When the entire nation was feeling difficulty to understand what is this NEP, sir already implemented in the VTU level, so the credit goes to Dr. Vidyashankar sir. So in its true spirit in the engineering education and management education, based on the recommendation of VTU task force and the board of studies members, revamping of scheme and curriculum of all the programs from the academic year 2022-23, following the aspirations of NEP 2020 and multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary approach is being implemented in the scheme and syllabus of Vishweshwaraya Technological University. He is responsible for entering into MOU at the international level with the universities of Japan and Germany to bring the advanced curriculum and global recognition to VTU. He encourages a lot of startups by the students under the umbrella or ambit of VTU. He has taken a lot of efforts to transform VTU into a multidisciplinary university. The credit goes to Dr. Vidyashankar sir, the VTU VC Belagavi. Last but not the least, what I have observed in VC sir, let me give in 2 lines. Sir is an action-oriented leader, great motivator, student-centric teacher. Today, we are really blessed to have amongst us a very energetic, enthusiastic administrator, Dr. Vidyashankar sir. Sir, on behalf of all the participants here, Jain Group of Institutions, we wholeheartedly welcome you to this international conference, sir. Coming to today's guest of honor, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma. In fact, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma has taken a flight from Delhi and he has reached yesterday itself to Hubli. So all the way from Delhi to Hubli just for our international conference. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here. Dr. Manoranjan Sharma is a banker by profession and academician by choice. Sir is a chief economist, Informatics Ratings, New Delhi. He has a brilliant academic record. He was the chief economist of Canara Bank for over 17 years, general manager for 6 years, and chief learning officer for 5 years. He has made presentations and chaired sessions at both national and international conferences. His papers have repeatedly been globally accepted. Some of them are Global Finance Conferences, Las Vegas, USA, Emerging Issues in Business and Technology, Western Illinois University, and many more. He has been nominated as a member of over a dozen advisory council in 7 states, which includes member Governors Advisory Council Rajasthan, Chancellor's name on Senate Rajasthan University, Jaipur Chancellor's nominee on Board of Management Kota University, Chancellor's nominee Finance Committee Jain Vyas University Jodhpur, member Bankers Institute of Rural Development Lucknow, expert member AIMA All India Management Association New Delhi. He is associated with banks, universities, leading institutions, which includes Terrapin Limited Singapore, Marcus Evans Malaysia, and you name a country, he is associated with that particular country. Again, it will take hours together for me, so I am just consolidating 2 lines. He has been on a large number of selection panels of Indian Institute of Management, IIM, one of the prestigious institute in India, Vijay Patil School of Management, Canara Bank of India. Very, very interesting thing is, being a banker, he has published 350 research papers in one of the most reputed journals worldwide. He received several distinction awards and honors. His views have been repeatedly cited in the Associated Press, New York, Dow Jones, New York, International Herald Tribune, New York, Wall Street Journal, New York. Sir, on behalf of all the participants, Jain Group of Institution, family members, on behalf of university, we welcome you to Karnataka, Belagavi, sir. So, Namma Belagaviಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸರ್ ತಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the dignitaries to release the proceedings of the conference. I request our chief guest for today, Dr. Vidyashankar sir, to enlighten us with his valuable words.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. Good morning to one and all of our present here. At the outset, I congratulate the management of Jain College of Engineering, Belagavi, for having organizing this international conference on banking, finance, and business towards sustainable future. The guests of honor of today's conference, the chief economist, Informatics Ratings New Delhi, Dr. Manoranjan Sharmaji, the president of today's function, the senior director of Jain Group of Institution, Belagavi, Professor R.G. Harvarkarji, the principal and director and conference chair, Dr. J. Shivkumarji, conference convener, the HOD Department of MBA, Dr. S. Rohitrajji, conference organizing secretary Shrikantji Sugor, the associate professor, Department of MBA, and my colleague Munshi, the delegates from the different parts of the country for this international conference, teaching and non-teaching fraternity of Jain Group of Jain College of Engineering, any special invitees, the press and media. The conference topic, banking, finance and business, is a very important topic for the reason that India is poised to become a second largest economy in the world in another 25 years. In that angle, banking, finance and business is an important tool or important factor an expert is here to address rather than me. I being a layman in the maintenance of finance and business. But one thing I've understood that if banking, finance and business are not properly maintained, what is going to happen to the country? We have seen Sri Lanka, we are seeing Pakistan, we are seeing some other countries. So this aspect is an important. As an economist, the today's guest of honor, after going through his biodata, he is the right person to speak or to address you with regards to this. But one thing I can say that today the institutes are multidisciplinary. We know the engineers are going to play a role in this factor also by introducing an artificial intelligence system to maintain the accounts, book of accounts. Recently, I've gone through the article that computer auditor general, controller auditor general, they are using the financial software, artificially induced financial software to check the accounts of the organization. That means, of course, knowledge about banking, finance, and business may be the part of the economist opinions may be considered, but when it comes to operation, engineers are going to play a role by designing a system to control the finance by way of inducing or developing a technology called artificial intelligence system. We all know today that when we go to a banking sector, what was the banking sector before 10 or 5, 10 or 15 years back, and what is the banking sector today? The reason is we all do banking by sitting at home. Whether it is early morning or midnight or in the evening, whatever, whenever we get a convenient time, we do our banking system using a smartphone. Today morning I paid some insurance. I did it at morning 6:30. That is the beauty of the technology. This is what the technology has helped to or expose that the banking sector like earlier, the banking sector is not like earlier banking sector. I'll just saying with respect to the operations in the bank. I don't know internal part of the how they maintain financial aspects and all. I am worried about whether I am able to do my business. Otherwise, all the 24 hours are not. I'm not worried how they are going to maintain. Our guest of honor is there to explain how they maintain. What is the importance of it? I'll see the stock market, what is the banking sector indices. Earlier there was no banking indices. Now there is a banking indices. Bank Nifty. So this is what, with respect to the NEP, when I take this banking, finance and business, I'll always have addressed 6,000 students yesterday in Mysore. The students of first and third semester, where I am meeting all the students across the state, arranging, Bangalore 18th, I am arranging, I am meeting some 25,000 students, explaining what is the importance of new education policy after the gap of 35 or 40 years. New education policy is being introduced. It is a holistic, it is a multidisciplinary, it is interdisciplinary, it is a multi-point entry exit, it is an academic credit bank. So with all this multidisciplinary, no campus here afterwards can work as a single disciplinary campus. Whether you are an engineer or a doctor you need to understand the concept of the banking and finance and business. No more year afterwards, students cannot say that I don't know bank. Because what the industry needs today is one must be exposed to the business statistics also, financial statistics also, when you are working in a company. If I say my job ends here, it cannot. So the institutes also must, even we too, planning to introduce many financial subjects for engineering students also, not only for management students. Because the reason being, as I've explained, most of the all the equipments that are being used in the medical field are being done by design or manufacturing is done by an engineer. The doctors cannot say that they themselves are doing everything. You take a dental chair, you take any other equipment, starting from a bed to a cart to anything, engineers are involved. That's why I always say that doctors alone cannot perform an operation in a OT or afterwards. Reason it is the robot which is performing. So I can say robot is an engineer. It is designed by an engineer. So the fields are multidisciplinary. No field can work on a single disciplinary basis. The economists are there to say what is the GDP, what is happening in the economic financial sector in the country. But as engineers, we have a bigger role to play in future in designing an artificial intelligence system to manage the finance and accounts of every organization, which always alerts you when it crisscross somewhere or the financial disorders happens. Then the artificial intelligence system design will alert us that what the financial management you are doing is wrong. That is what artificial intelligence system always says. Artificial intelligence plays a big role in developing a business model. It plays a big role in maintaining a stock and it alerts. The season has come. Today, there is a festival season. Yugadi is approaching, or Sankranti is approaching. There is a Zachary stock. What is the stock required? Based on the data. That's why data analysis is there. Using that data says when the month of January comes, Sankranti is there, more Jaggery is required. When the month of March it comes, this is what the expected sale. So this much stock needs to be maintained. That is the beauty of an artificial intelligence system designed by an engineer. With these words, I don't want to explain what is NEP because there are less number of students here rather than the researchers are there. I think they are able to understand it clearly, and my guest of honor will say much about real what is happening in the banking, what is happening in the finance, and how to maintain a finance and business, how it is related. One thing we are all quite sure: without money, without normally we say without M, nothing will move, or nothing can be moved. So with these words, I thank the management of Jain College of Engineering for having invited me and to address all of you. And I also thank you for the patience listening of my few words. And I want to leave from here because today I'm out to travel by. I'll get a very minimum number of hours for my administration. Every college wants vice chancellor. Unfortunately, there are 220 colleges, only one university in the state. I have to move here and there, satisfying the principals and the management. So in that contest also, I'll always have to look into the administration. Lot of things are happening in the university. Otherwise, the university will not get or move its ranking in NRF ranking. As I have already mentioned by one of the HOD that the university, as a university, I always look, the university should be made as a student-centric university, teacher-centric, not teacher-centric. It should be a student-centric university. Recently, I had attended one conference in JNTU, the Jawaharlal Nehru Technical University Vice Chancellor Conference. Most of the speakers who spoke on that day says that universities need to be a student center. Year afterwards, you cannot expect the students to sit in the classroom for more than an hour. It is very difficult to bring the student to the concentration or to keep their mind in a level of concentration for more than an hour. That's why I have already announced that classroom should be converted to a skill set. If you do 10 hours theory, 10 minutes theory, remaining 40 minutes will be going as a practical one. Classroom desk will not be there. Size cannot be prescribed. The days will not be so, they will not be far away. It will happen very soon. That's why in the conference, many have expressed that the classrooms are a digital classrooms. Student can access to the class sitting elsewhere. No limitations. Anyone can see our teaching. That will be the next generation perception that they want. Because we forcibly bring the students and make them to sit. Their mind will not be there. Mind, body will be there, presence will be there, but their mind will be thinking elsewhere. Because there are umpteen number of resources today to the students. So that's why in that angle, university needs to be taken to a different phase of teaching, different phase of thinking. If I say mathematics is not there, the teachers, today I started trawling and I announced yesterday to the students that there are no mathematics for mechanical, civil and IEM, industrial production for third and fourth semester. There is a trawling, I don't share. The reason is we need to talk students some important core subjects. There is a lack of teaching of core subjects in engineering. That's why students are losing interest. You have to teach them the latest subjects. If I say manufacturing, still we say automation process we have to explain. We have to explain 3D printing. What is happening in the manufacturing? What is happening in the civil segment? There are depletable, not renewable resources, depletable resources. How to use renewable resources more in the construction field. There are rather important things have to be taught in the what are the new modern methodology of construction. How to use an artificial intelligence system in the construction field. There are subjects to be new subjects to be taught. Of course, now the industry, they are also late, of course, of late they have understood that they need to contribute something to the academia. Then only the industry can, industries will get the required or a quality engineer. Of course, the late they have understood, they are also participating in framing our curriculum to the regular. Of course, I am telling one more thing that whatever the curriculum we take it today, it will in this semester may not be there for the similar curriculum may not be there for next semester. There will be a change of curriculum happening every year. That is the order of the day. The reason being the technology keeps on changing. So with these words, I conclude my speech with thanks to each and everyone present. Jain, Jai Karnataka. And I please request, allow me, even the guest of honor, that please allow me to exit from this function. The reason being I am going to go back. No.
Okay, sir is for the first time coming to Jain Group of Institutions. A small felicitation program is organized to. So all these days we were calling sir energetic, enthusiastic, but today we get to know he is best finance manager too. So he is managing VTU finance. So huge round of applause. wherein the principal, Dr. J. Shivakumar sir, is felicitating the Honorable Vice Chancellor of BTU Belagavi. It is not the memento and affection what the participants are showing, what Jain is showing towards the Vice Chancellor, BTU Belagavi. So request all the participants to please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we rarely get this kind of opportunity to listen to the words of a great, knowledgeable speaker. I'm talking about our guest of honor for today, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma. I request Sir to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಆಗಿರು Honorable Principal Sir, JCE Sir, Head of the Department of MBA, Professor Sugur, distinguished faculty members, participants to this conference, friends, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I am thankful to authorities of this college for having me with you on this important subject. I'm very thankful to the organizers for saying such kind and generous words about me. But I would like to share with you that coming to Karnataka now after a gap of several years is something like home coming to me. The Kannada language is very similar to Hindi, some parts of Hindi, so something like Har Vapsi, because I was the chief economist of Canara Bank for 20 years, and of this I was in Bangalore for a period of 12 years or so. So it's always a pleasure and a privilege. I am thankful to the organizers for having on this occasion the Vice Chancellor, who has provided leadership and direction, all the faculty members, the principal, the director, who are doing an excellent job in improving the bar of knowledge. When the Jain University is trying to move into a new and higher orbit. So in this, in any kind of institutions, I think infrastructure is necessary, the course curriculum, but at the end of the day, I think as the Vice Chancellor also mentioned, the two basic resources which are required for the ultimate growth and structural transformation of a university, of a leading center of academics like the Jain College, are students and teachers. I'm thankful that here both the students and the teachers are well represented. I'm confident both the students, teachers, administrators, the authorities of the college and the university or to work in a coordinated and concerted manner. Obviously, Jain University has done well in the past, but I'm sure that with a kind of coordinated and concerted, it will do much better in the future, excel. I'll just end with an anecdote. An Indian scholar, he spent 3 years at the University of Oxford working for his PhD dissertation. At the end of the 3 years, when he was awarded the PhD degree, he went to his supervisor. Some places they call supervisor, somewhere they call research guide. So he and asked for what in India we call a testimonial, a certificate giving exemplifying his qualities. The professor looked at him, he smiled and said, "If people cannot make out by your scholarship, by your attitude to people and other aspects of life, I am afraid your years at the University of Oxford have been a complete waste although may have acquired the degree. I'm sure the students of Jain College of Engineering, Belagavi would distinguish themselves in various ways, and I'm sure they would do much better when they step out from this school to the larger school of life. Thank you very much for having me with you on this important occasion. Thank you all.
Thank you so amazing words of inspiration. I request Principal Sir to felicitate our guest of honor for today, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma Sir. Thank you, sir. Our honorable guest, Dr. Manoranjan Sharma, in spite of his busy schedule, accepted our invitation and has traveled all the way from Delhi. We are very grateful for your presence, sir. Thank you. We are also grateful to all who have accepted our invitation and have been a part of this live event. I request Sugur sir to felicitate our principal, sir. I request Vaibhav sir to felicitate Sugur sir. I now request Dr. Shrikant Sugur, the conference organizing secretary, to propose the vote of thanks for this function.
Good morning, one and all. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, we have come to the end of inaugural session of International Conference on Banking, Finance and Business towards Sustainable Future. It is my privilege as organizing secretary to extend a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries and invitees. First of all, we have the honor of the presence of Professor S. Vidyashankar, Vice Chancellor, VTU Belagavi, as chief guest of the inaugural session. He has been very kind to accept our invitation to inaugurate the 2 days international conference and deliver inaugural speech on behalf of Department of MBA, JCE family and management of JGI. I am pleased to extend heartfelt thanks to Professor S. Vidyashankar sir. Vidyashankar sir, thank you once again. We have with us Dr. Manoranjan Sharma, Chief Economist, Informatics, New Delhi, as guest of honor at the inaugural session. He has also agreed to deliver keynote address. He is in spite of his busy schedule. I am privileged to extend heartfelt thanks to Manoranjan Sharma sir. Thank you. We are very much We are very much honored to be blessed by Arjit Harwadkar, Senior Director, JGI, Belagavi, as President of this inaugural program of conference. It is my honor to extend respectful thanks to him on behalf of the department and college. Thank you, sir. Professor Uday Chandra, sir, Director, JGI, Belagavi, has always encouraged the activity taken up by our department. On this occasion, I extend thanks on behalf of the department college. Thank you, sir. An international conference of this nature would not have been successful with vision and constant support of our beloved principal and director of JCE, I take this opportunity to extend a wholehearted vote of thanks on behalf of the department. Thank you, sir. On behalf of department, I profusely thank the deans of JCE family, Dr. Sachin Kulkarni, Dean Academics, and Professor Praveen Chitti, sir, Dean Academics and VTU Affairs, for gracing the occasion. Any activity in our department is taken up strong guidance and support of our HOD, Dr. S. Raj, and I am pleased to extend my hearty thanks to him on this occasion. Thank you, sir. On behalf of the department, I extend my sincere thanks to various heads of JCE family for gracing the occasion. Our sincere thanks to all the delegates and authors of papers being presented at the conference online as well as offline. My special thanks goes to Dr. Mundi sir for gracing the occasion. Thank you. Special thanks to Dr. Anand S, Director, PG Studies, Research and Innovation, College of Banking and Financial Studies, Oman, and his colleagues who have sent paper from the Sultanate of Oman. I sincerely thank all the participants and invitees on this occasion. On this occasion, special thanks to media persons for providing coverage to our program. Thank you. I express my sincere thanks to RBI and Dr. Srivatsa sir for sponsoring our international conference in the form of financial assistance. It gives me immense pleasure to thank all my faculty colleagues, including MOC and non-teaching staff of department and college for their contribution in organizing this event. Thank you. Our heartfelt thanks to all the students of our department for their active involvement and participation. Last but not least, it is my duty to thank all the persons who have directly and indirectly supported us in organizing this conference. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. I request all the dignitaries and the delegates to assemble in the amphitheater for a photo session. Also, the arrangement of tea is done just outside the auditorium. So you can have your tea and kindly assemble back in the auditorium for the next session. Thank you.